there will be and always was a void in my heart, and it was just due to the fact that I didn't have my mom for a long amount of time, and my mom was out there trying to hustle, get her money up. You feel me? And she was doing everything she could. And I ain't even finna dub my mom. Like I love my mom to death. That's the apple in my eye. I'll take a bullet for my mom any day. You take a bullet for my mom right now, no question, no questions asked. But it was just at the time when she was younger, my mom was 17, 18 with a baby. And I mean, her nigga not paying her no mind. She ain't have nobody around, you feel me? So she was just hustling, trying to get out of the mud. She was passing me hand to hand and shit. So it was like.
So you at grandma's house, yeah.
Initially, it wasn't even just that. Like, she, like to friends and shit, you know what I'm saying? Our babysitters and like distant family and shit like that. It was nothing really too close. So I grew up having to self-soothe, but imagine having to self-soothe and not doing it. And just being like mentally ill from the very beginning, and just being depressed from the very beginning. And I mean this like, and I'm saying this like from my heart, like that's really what it was. My mom is mean.
Mean.
my mom probably like, my mom's probably the only girl that could beat me up. My how do I put it? My mom is like the spit image of me, but like probably more, pretty.
Okay. She doesn't have gold teeth though, right?
Nah.
Okay, yeah.
No, she look is the reason why I got gold teeth though. Like my mom, when I was a kid, like wanted me to get gold teeth.
She wanted you to when you were a kid.
Yeah, when I was a kid, she asked me, bro. Like asked me if I wanted gold teeth type shit.
What the fuck was?
Nah, cause it's just where I was like pumping though, bro. Like niggas like Kodak, like bro, it was big on girls. Girls was a thing. Like girls.
To be honest, in the South, girls is everything. To be honest.
Dead ass, bro. Yeah.
What you need? It's like becoming a man. It's like losing your virginity once you're like 16 or so.
It's like from boy to thug.
Yeah.
Me and my mom went through it hard. Like my mom was just in situations where she couldn't take care of me. You feel me? Like niggas done drive-bys on me when I was like a jit type shit. Like I stabbed my first nigga a bit. Like I bit out like basically a nigga tried to put his hands on my mom type shit.
And
like,
you were how young?
I was like 6.
And you stabbed him.
And
with what?
I bit his flesh out and like grabbed the glass shard and like poked him with it type shit. Like stabbed him with it. Like
wow.
When I was like 6, 7. Like my mom just had me like, she was in a situation where like she wanted me around, but she couldn't afford to, like because of shit she was around. She was still growing up. Like my mom was raised in Jamaica.
Hey, I must be out of the loop because today when you called me on Face, that was the first time I heard you with a Jamaican accent. I know your mom's Jamaican because I've talked to your mom, beautiful woman. And she is Jamaican.
Don't call her beautiful, nigga. I'll beat you up. Like my mom wasn't a prostitute or nothing, but like she just wasn't in a very stable environment because she had no help at that. Like
right.
My mom just had it hard, bro. Like honestly, she raising a kid, honestly, was on her last priorities. You feel me? So what she did was she passed me from hand to hand to people that could take care of me, And like doing that, like I was put in situations that weren't the best, but I get what she was doing, so I don't resent her. I would never resent my mom, but like my mom had it hard. I had it hard. I hated my dad because his previous decisions had affected me, and it affected me spiritually because my dad was in it, like I got locked up and was going to jail and shit. I ended up going through the same process. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as his upbringing was far different than me. Mine was not traditional. It was almost like being thrown into a void, And there's a lot about my family that people do not know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that my mom has been through, my family's just like kind of spaced apart, So it's a lot to mend in itself, but I understand that I have to be that middle ground. I am the gatekeeper. So I'm the one who has to fix everything, basically. I remember I used to beat niggas at school type shit just to like hear my mom yell at me or talk to me.
What, just because you wanted some attention from her?
I wanted some attention, yeah. Like I remember I used to go to like fucking Margate Middle. I remember one day like this bitch kept fucking with me, like, and I don't say hit girls. I know this is not something that, but I'm gonna like keep it 1,000 for me. I don't like to lie. There was like this bitch that kept slapping me at school type shit. So I remember like one day, I was like, all right, obviously it's a girl. She probably likes me or some shit, So I went to my mom and I asked her. I was like, would you get mad if I slapped this bitch? And she was like, well, I didn't say it like that. I was like, would you get mad if like I put my hands on a girl? She's like, you always give a girl 3 warnings type shit. So like,
That's what your mom told you?
Yeah, you always give a girl 3 warnings, and if she keeps hitting you, like obviously she's trying to harm you.
Right.
So if she's trying to harm you, then you go to the extent to where you gotta handle it. So I remember one day this girl and her boyfriend were fucking with me at school, and I was cause I was making fun of them. And I think she slapped me or some shit, and I slapped the fuck out of her and kneed her. And and I remember from after that, my mom realized how serious I took her. Her word was my bond.
Right.
You know? So afterwards, anything she would say to me, I'd take it to heart. If she would duck me, I'd take it to heart. I remember one time she got mad about some dumb shit and just said a lot of hurtful shit. I'm on the phone with my mama. Say hi, mama.
Hi, guys.
Show your face.
Nope, I look like silly.
You could pull a titty out or something for me?
No, get out of here, boy.
You ain't trying to go viral on the ground and get some Instagram clout?
Not for that.
Come on, man.
Come on, bro.
You're not gonna give me any clout, bro? Come on, bro.
No, if you let me get some clout, you the one with the clout token.
Let me get some clout. Let me see some cake, man. Come on. Let me see some cake.
Let me get some
I know you got some fucking cake, man. Come on, man. Stop playing, man. I know the milkshake bring all the boys to the yard, you know what I mean?
You're so stupid.
Come on. Show your face. Come on. Get some clout.
No, I look like silly.
Come on, man!
Weak cat on my head.
Stop fucking playing, Mom.
Oh, my God.
Come on, Mom.
And boy, come on from a phone.
Come on, Mom. Stop with your fucking bullshit, Mom. Stop. I fucking hate you, Mom.
You know, nothing for doing now.
I fucking hate you, Mom. I told my mom one day, cause like I said, I was always after my mom. I always wanted her attention. So I told my mom one day, I was like, if you want me to do anything, you need to be around. Cause at this time I lived with my grandma.
Right.
Cause she kicked me out. Cause basically, bro, there's a lot to the story with my mom. My mom is a big part of my life.